Yo, what is up guys and welcome to another Wild Rift video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys the best picks for patch 6.3. Don't just scroll through this video, listen to what I have to say, because this is not just who are the broken picks in the tier list, because you know I'm not putting Yumi in this. I'm also not putting Nidalee in this. And I'll explain to you guys the reason why I don't put those types of champions in this. The way this works is I carefully pick out these champions based on the meta and based on the popularity of the champions and based on how strong people think the champion is. Let me give you an example. Everyone used to think Sona sucked until I have a feeling I had a pretty major impact on this. Until I started preaching Sona for being the most broken champion in the whole game, right? I kept playing her, I reached challenger with her multiple times, I made videos about her. And then suddenly you started seeing more people playing Sona and people respecting Sona and people learning how to play against Sona. So my point is, there are still Sonas out there, which are champions that are really good that people just don't know how to play against. Starting off, we have Kill. This one, like, I don't understand how Kill is still this strong. Like, how do people still not know what to do against Kill? Every single time I play this champion, people don't know what to do. Let me tell you the simple way to counter Kill. I mean, it's simple to say, but it's not as simple to do. Win early game, gank early game, push early game, get the turret, you know, don't allow Kill to farm, that's it. If, however, you do allow Kill to farm and the Kill is a good play, it's over. Like, the game is over. Every single game that I get to level 13 with Kill, I would say has like an 80% chance of being a win. Even with AFK teammates, and I'm serious about this. If you've tried to play Kill, for example, and you just can't seem to figure out how to get to the high levels fast, because there's like certain playstyles you have to follow, reach out to me. I do offer Wild Rift coaching. It's affordable, and for the quality you get, it's going to be one-on-one coaching. You know, I will teach you. I play like 95% of the champions. You guys have seen me play as well with you know, a great player like Royal. And you can see, you know, I am in fact a really good player at this game. If you haven't watched those videos yet, I highly suggest you to check out the HellsDevil Plus channel. I played a lot of duo queue games with Royal, and you know, Royal being top 1 player in NA is like a major thing, right? Like, you would expect me to get giga hard carried, but I had a feeling I did pretty well. So check out those videos. If you want to get coached by me as well, reach out to me via Discord or put down a comment under the video or reach out to Instagram. And Kill is just, I promise you, if you know what to do on this champion, is like the most broken 1v9 carry in the game. So, moving on to the jungle. Boom. You may be wondering, like, what? Echo? Allow me to zip my water before I explain. Also, give this video a like. I don't know, I do YouTube part-time now, like, as a hobby. It's not really my job anymore, because like I run other businesses currently. But I don't know, if YouTube ever, you know, starts to grow on me again, I may create more content again. But if you enjoyed the video, click on the like button. It does support the channel a lot. So let's talk about Echo. The thing with Echo is Dark Harvest, right? Like, we gotta think about the new items, the new runes. What's good with the new runes? What's good with the new items? And Echo Dark Harvest. Funnily enough, HellsDevil Plus channel is gonna have an Echo video tomorrow. I'm saying tomorrow, yes. So when this video gets uploaded, the day after this video, I am gonna drop an Echo video where I get like 20 kills with a Dark Harvest. Now, I'm not gonna spill if it was a win or a loss. Watch that video. In case you haven't even subscribed to the HellsDevil Plus channel yet, by the way, I create daily content on that channel. I have two videos every single day. I get a lot of people asking me, where are you on the main channel? I'm still very much creating daily content. It's just on the HellsDevil Plus channel because I enjoy making those videos more nowadays. But talking about Echo, the combination of Dark Harvest and Cup of Grass as well, potentially, is great. Like, you just do so much damage. And the only thing you gotta achieve with Echo is 2 items. Before 2 items, you know, it's a bit difficult. You gotta farm. His jungle clear, unfortunately, is not gonna be that strong. But the moment you get Lich Bane Rabadon, in combination with the Protobelt, you are already gonna nearly one-shot the backline. Nearly. Not quite one-shot, but nearly. This is the pivotal moment for Echo, right? Like, and when you get 3, 4, 5 items, you can see in this clip, you know, you're gonna one-shot everyone. Your ult is standard gonna one-shot. Like, from 100% HP, your ult will pretty much always one-shot the squishy champions. And even your combo, your passive, which is, hitting 3 attacks or abilities on an enemy, is also gonna one-shot most champions. So play Echo, watch my videos. Currently, Echo is super powerful. People don't really know what to do against it. So, moving on to the mid lane. And see, Veigar is actually one of my favorite champions. The thing about Veigar is, as I said, right, like the name of the game is people not really knowing how strong your champion is. I would really, really argue that that is the name of the game. And still with Veigar, I just, like, people neglect him. In a sense where most games where I play Veigar and I'm laning against an enemy, they don't really do their best to win early game, to deny me stacks, or even to dodge my abilities. Like, for example, this Irelia, he's a bit delusional as to what he can do against me. Right? Like, in this particular game, I remember, like, I think I was laning against this... No, I was laning against Zed this game. And this enemy Zed in this particular game kept giving me stacks early game. He kept allowing me to land attacks on him. He kept allowing me to. And then also, another thing about Veigar is his basic attacks hurt a lot early game. So, while people may think that Veigar is weak early game, he's really not weak. He's actually quite strong, level 1. Level 1, Veigar is among the stronger champions in the game. Definitely not the strongest, but Veigar's basic attacks hurt surprisingly a lot. Like a surprising amount of damage early on in the game comes from Veigar's first ability. Basic attack, sorry. And sometimes, and I've only seen myself do this, I've never seen anyone do this. Sometimes I go fleet footwork on Veigar, and I do this against annoying melee champions, like potentially Zed. And with fleet footwork, basic attack, first ability, basic attack is an extremely quick combo, and it also heals you up and gives you mana. This way, you can actually bully enemies in lane. Of course, you're missing out on the electrocute when you do that, but bullying the enemy in lane and winning lane is oftentimes worth it over it. So when I noticed that I'm against a melee champion, like this game, I could have gone fleet footwork. It would have been completely okay. But, I chose to go for electrocute, whatever. Like, I guess that day I wanted electrocute. But my point being is, there's so much adaptability on this champion. However, the way you want to draft it, I would say it's also important for me to mention how you want to draft these champions, actually. The way you want to draft Veigar is you want to draft him into melee champions. Mostly melee champions that cannot get out of your cage. So, indeed, think about Irelia. Think about potentially Hecarim. But I would mostly pick him into tanks that are immobile. So, Sion. Think about Leonas. Think about Braum. Those types of champions that just can't get out of your cage. I love to pick Veigar. So, for example, Yasuo. I don't pick Veigar into Yasuo. Because a good Yasuo is going to be able to dodge my cage by dashing around minions or champions or stuff like that. Also how you want to draft Kill. You want to pick him into assassins, especially mage assassins. He's super broken into that. You don't want to pick Kill into long range annoying stuff like Caitlyn. Or just champions that can, like for example Echo. He's an assassin, but I wouldn't like Kill into Echo. Because when Echo engages on you, he can force you to ult. And then he ults back. And then, you've wasted your ult. So, when you pick Kill, don't pick into champions that can easily get your ult out. For example, Zed, you would think, like, can Zed get my ult out easily? The answer is no. Because with Zed, if Zed ults you, you can walk towards his shadow and fight him. What that's gonna do, right? Like, think about it. What is that gonna do? He can't actually escape. So if he ults you, he has to commit. If he commits, he loses the fight because you have your ult, which makes you unkillable. So those are things to understand. And Veigar, super powerful. Like, I also love how on Veigar you can just ult like this. And in the late game, you're just going to kill anyone that's at like 30-40% HP. Watch my Veigar videos, I promise you. This champion, you're going to hard carry with it. Next up, we got to Dragon Lane. And my boy Jhin is back. Because, honestly, dude, Dark Harvest is a rune for Jhin. Dark Harvest is a rune for Jhin, guys. Jhin hasn't had any good runes. Pretty much the entirety of the existence of Wild Rift. 5 years of Wild Rift, Jhin has never had a good rune. Never. People were building First Strike on him. People were built Fleet Footwork on him. People are building Arcane Comet on him, you know what I mean? Like, people are building whatever on him. Like, look, and even in this game, I got an Arcane Comet, which, you know, is not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, the Arcane Comet is good, but come on, like, it's just not ideal. It's just not what you would want on this champion. Dark Harvest, on the other hand, you know, Jhin likes to have the enemy on a low HP amount, and a Dark Harvest further contributes to that. That's what Jhin wants. So Dark Harvest Jhin, guys, and I'm noticing, funnily enough, I haven't even played Jhin myself. Like, I haven't even played, but I've noticed Jhin players in my team and in the enemy team, they are playing so much better. They're so much stronger than in previous patches. And I realized it's because of Dark Harvest. Because they're all running Dark Harvest. And I'm never impressed by Jhin players. Like, I do want to say that because I'm a Jhin main. I'm really good at this champion. So it's really difficult to impress me on Jhin. But I've been impressed quite often in the past week. And I thought, like, is this coincidence? Like, am I just facing good Jhin players with good Jhin players? The answer is yes. Sure, they're really good. But it's mostly the Dark Harvest being an actual rune for Jhin. Now, right after this video, I'm actually going to play Jhin because I want to give it a try myself. But I can see how it's extremely strong. I can see. In combination with Collector, in combination with a potential Cup of Grass. And there, I believe there was another rune that got released as well, which does missing HP damage. Whatever it is, we finally have a rune on Jhin. Right? Like, that's the whole point that I'm trying to make. I would argue that the next pick is going to be the most interesting pick out of this whole list. Like, what is the support pick, right? Like, what am I recommending as a support to be played? Let me show you guys. It's going to be obvious to some people, but some are going to get surprised. Braum. Some people are immediately going to understand why I put Braum here. And I'm going to ask you guys to test your knowledge. Or bringing it back. Test your knowledge. Why did I put Braum? And why did I easily put Braum here? Like, honestly, I didn't even think about it. I immediately knew that I would put Braum here in the most broken support pick in the game right now. Of course, you know, Yuumi and Lulu are more broken, but that's obvious. I don't really talk about that. But why Braum? Right? Like, what's currently so broken about Braum? And why is no one playing him? Right? Like, no one plays Braum. No one plays Braum. But I'm sure every single one that's watching this video has had that experience against a Braum where it just felt unplayable. You just could not kill him. You could not kill his teammates. And you're wondering, like, why? Where is this massive shield coming from? The answer is Protector's Vow. So besides Redemption being ultra strong right now, right? That's going to be a core item for Braum. Now Protector's Vow, which was already a core item for Braum and already really good, is even more broken now. Protector's Vow got such a massive buff. And remember, combine this with Ingenious Hunter as well. I don't know what to tell you, but being able to proc Protector's Vow multiple times in a single teamfight is the most broken thing ever. The most broken thing ever. And on top of all of that, you also have the shields, right? Like, you have the shield, the third ability. Constantly shielding around left and right. And this champion by himself is already super powerful. Like, he's already strong. But now with the Protector's Vow, guys, and with the Redemption, it is truly unreal. I'm gonna scroll a little bit in this video because I died. But this video that you're watching right here is before the buff. And even before the buff, Braum was an S tier champion. Like, S tier, S plus tier, one of the two. He was like really up there. But now, just give it a try. And honestly, watch my videos on him. I'm really good at Braum as well. Like, Braum is one of my good champions as well. Funnily enough, people, you know, I used to be a competitive player in Vainglory, which was a different MOBA. It's like a similar game to Wild Rift, but different. And when I tell people what my main role was, they always get confused because everyone thinks, you know, I'm a main carry, I play AD carry, stuff like that. I was actually a support player, and I still am a support player. Support is my best and main role. Funny, right? Like, you guys probably see me as, like, you know, I play Ezreal, Jhin, Nasus, Darius. I play Evelynn jungle. I play all these carry picks, and I guess I'm pretty good at them. But a lot of people tend to forget that my main role and my best role by far is support. Even in Wild Rift. Even in Wild Rift. Like, if I want to win most games, I would play support. It's crazy, right? Like, crazy how that works. And as a support main, I tell you, Braum is the most broken support in the game. After Yumi. And I would even argue that he's potentially as strong as Lulu. Because on top of Redemption and Protector's Vow, Frozen Heart is also really good on him. You just put your shield up, and your Frozen Heart does the rest against like attack speed champions. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all the support you guys have given this channel. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.